Say hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
So today we are going to go get supplies at the dollar store to clean a toaster oven. Have you ever gotten a toaster oven so nasty? Probably not as nasty as the way I got it, but it's going to be so satisfying when you see the results. Continue watching.
You're watching.
So this is super filthy, just how we want it, so that we can clean it and show you the best way to get it done. Yikes. So as you can see, we've been super busy, life's gotten a little busy, and this hasn't been a priority of mine. So I'm going to come over here to the toaster oven, I'm going to unplug it, and we're going to get started. I'm going to take the tray out and I'm going to put it in the sink, placing it on a paper towel. Usually I can get away with using a plastic knife, however in this case we needed a little something stronger. I got as much off as I could, and then I just placed it aside. Moving right along, I'm going to grab the bottom tray and I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to scrape off the excess burnt stuff that we don't need. Coming back, I'm going to take the top rack out and I'm going to place it in the sink. Moving on, grabbing my paper towel to get the crumbs out of the bottom of the toaster oven. This is actually somewhat satisfying, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to finish up by taking my wet paper towel, getting those crumbs, and also cleaning off the glass. Now for the fun stuff. We're going to make the magic happen. We're going to add baking soda, which I got from Dollar Tree, into a bowl. Going to have some lemon juice, which I had on hand in my fridge, and then we're going to add some water. Then we're going to mix it up, and we're going to make sure we check the consistency. We want it to look just like this. And then I'm going to take my paper towels, dip it in the paste, and I'm going to rub it on the outside of the toaster oven, making sure I don't miss a spot. I'm finishing this up, and then we're going to move along onto the racks, and I'm going to just stick my hands right in it and just get right to it. Just put it right on top of it. You could use a sponge, you could use anything that you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to come back over here, grab some paste, make sure I didn't miss any spots. After this, we're going to do the tray, and this is going to be a project, let me tell you, but I want to get it soaking as long as I can before we work on it. Now over here, I'm using a Dollar Tree toothbrush, and this is working perfectly. I let it sit for 5 minutes, the paste on top of the glass, and it's just coming right off. I'm using a circular motion here, and then we're going to go and move on to the top of the outside of the toaster oven. This is a medium strength toothbrush, and you don't have to push too hard. It works perfectly with the paste. And I'm just going to take my paper towel, wipe it along, and you'll see how nice it's coming out. It's just so shiny and it looks brand new. Now we're going to head on into the inside. We're going to start with the corners, and we're going to use the toothbrush, which is perfect to get in small spaces. We're going to continue with that. We're going to move on down a little bit, and you just see how nice it comes off. Nice and easy. And then we're going to also move on the inside. Just scrub on in there, scrub on the top. I'm just scrubbing along in the back. Then I'm going to come to the front and get that area that it would be very hard and difficult to get if I didn't have the toothbrush. Here's the finished product, all wiped down, and we're moving on to the pans. This is going to be a project. Oh boy. Here's the vinegar with water that I diluted down. I'm spraying it on top of the paste, and we're going to use a toothbrush and scrub. This didn't work out too good, so what I ended up doing was getting Dawn soap from the Dollar Tree. I filled up a cake pan that I had. I put all 3 pans in there, and I let it soak overnight. Now in the morning it was nice because you see all the stuff that came off by itself. But then I also decided to use Brillo pads from the Dollar Tree. They worked really good, as you could see. I'm scrubbing over here the stuff that's being extra stubborn. So then I decided to take a butter knife and scrape along it, and it worked just perfectly. As you can see, moving on to the rack, it just comes right off. And the final product, voila! Wow, this came out super amazing. It came out better than I even could imagine. It looks brand new. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Watching. Bye. Peace out.